Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, mais c'est le président. Un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, mais c'est le président.
Good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroons, the beautiful people of La République du Cameroun, and the beautiful people of British Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have come to tell you why federalism, decentralization, will never, ever solve the problem of British Cameroons. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lisinge, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ladies and gentlemen, we use the laws of La République du Cameroun to scrutinize them, to challenge them, and to make sure that the people of British Cameroon, they have their power, their right, and they exercise their right of self-determination. Ladies and gentlemen, we have already triggered Article 65 of the Constitution of La République du Cameroun, which says the Charter of the United Nations is part and parcel of the Constitution of La République du Cameroun. So I don't see why, when people are exercising their right of self-determination in the Cameroons, they are being harassed, they are being malhandled, they are being beaten, they are being raped, because it is their constitutional right. I often tell you, as a leader of British Cameroon National Party, I am a peaceful revolutionarist. Me. That's me. I will use their law to give you equal status. I don't need guns. I diagnose, I read the laws of La République du Cameroun. But most people will come and tell you that, oh, we don't have the right of self-determination, it's cessation. What you call cessation is called self-determination, and it is in Article 65 of your Constitution. Paul Biya, go and read it. Ngongo, go and read it. Ayolo, go and read it. Atanganji, go and read it. Grégoire Orona, go and read it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution again of the Cameroons, it says we all have a right, our right for our opinion, freedom of expression. It says again, we have a right to peacefully assemble. That's the Constitution. So if you like federalism or decentralization, create a political party and preach for it. British Cameroon National Party is here to bring equal status. La République du Cameroun have annexed us. And I want to make it clear today, even if they give you federalism or decentralization, it's not a panacea for the Anglophone problem. I will tell you why. Ladies and gentlemen, federalism and decentralization is what we call in constitutional law the form of a state. We're not talking about the form of a state when you want to talk about a part of a territory that have been annexed. One state have annexed another state. Two countries came together, two stars on their flag. They have obliterated the other flag and the other star rather, and we have only one star. So it means it tells you, then they have maintained their name, La République du Cameroon. Then we don't have our name. They call themselves that country that had independence on the 1st of January 1960, which is La République du Cameroon. They have their name, they have their one star, they have made British Southern Cameroons to disappear. So why I say, we are not fighting for a form of a state. Form of a state is federalism, decentralization. A simple definition of a form of a state is, it refers to a type of government or political structure within a country or territory. A type of government or political structure within a country or a territory. We are not fighting for the type of political structure. We are not fighting for the type of government. That's not what we are fighting for. We are saying two countries came together. One country, La République du Cameroon, which signed a cooperation agreement with France in 1959, that they will still remain under colonization under France. That France will make their money. That France should control their educational system at all levels. That's why we have the ENAM, the ENS, gendarmerie, military, all they are from France. That's where they got it from. All those things, Napoleonic code, they call it penal code, from France. So they have accepted to remain a satellite state of France. That's why we are suffering. But we of British Cameroon, Britain left our territory. So we are saying the form of state is not our problem, because when you talk about federalism and decentralization, it means transfer of power. You're transferring the power to, tell me, who are you going to transfer the power to? Because you have to identify the people that you're transferring the power to. In the Cameroons, we keep on talking about transferring power to the regions. We are not regions. Regions are administrative units. We are people with custom and tradition. You transfer power to people who have similar or the same custom and tradition. That's why in Scotland, they transfer power to the Scottish people. They are different from English. They transfer power to the people of Northern Ireland. They are different from the English. They transfer power to the people of Wales. They are different from the English. They talk about transferring of power, decent in Cameroon. Tell me, they have transferred the power to who? If you want to transfer powers in the Cameroons, there are two levels. There is a country called British Cameroon. You transfer power to British Cameroon. The same Northwest and Southwest, the same educational system, the same jury system, the same policing, you name the rest. La République, another country, different police, different jury system, gendarmerie, torture, military tribunal, killing their own people like Martinez Zogo, killing Wazizi, raping Boya children and our children in Boya University. That's what they do. So they govern to terrorize their citizens. It has been happening since the day of President Amadou Ahidjo of La République du Cameroon. He and France, they killed Nyobe, killed Félix Moumi, you know the rest, all those UPC people. It's a government of killers. You govern a country to protect people, but Ahidjo Biya regime, they govern to kill people. And they're still killing people. Killing Martinez Zogo, killing Wazizi. They cannot protect Florence Ayafo. They cannot protect Molam Banda. They cannot protect all those people they are killing. Article 8, sub 3 of the Constitution of La République says Mr. Biya shall ensure internal and external security. So when they kill a person in the Cameroons, the responsibility, the buck stops with Mr. Biya. It is your job to protect the citizens. That's why they are paying tax. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, Federalism and decentralization, they cannot solve the Anglophone problem. Let's look at the lies of the major national dialogue. On the invitation of the major national dialogue, Mr. Biya said he was inviting us to come and talk about the situation in Northwest and Southwest region. Full stop. I raised it there when I was there. Okay. If you want to talk about the situation in Northwest and Southwest, what was Littoral doing there? Littoral, they don't need to talk on our behalf. What was people from Garawa, Mariwa, Gandere, people from Western Province, people from South Province, people from Central Province, East Province, what were they doing in the national dialogue? It was about the situation in Northwest and Southwest. So you can bring only the people of Northwest and Southwest. The people should come there and sit there and talk about their problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not need La République people in the major national dialogue. We could have maybe expected some government official to come and talk with people from the Northwest and Southwest region, British Cameroon. Okay, listen. Invitation about discussion of the situation in Northwest and Southwest. Okay. The solution came. Decentralization for all the country. How can an invitation say they are talking only about Northwest and Southwest? Then the solution is decentralization for the whole country. You see, that's why I say this government, they are not fit for purpose. They are scammers. They lie. People will lie, adults. Okay, let's see what's decentralization. Let's see if after 5 years after the major national dialogue, there is decentralization. Okay, if you ask me, in Scotland, in the United Kingdom here, what have they decentralized in Scotland? They have what? Agriculture, forestry, and fishery. It is decentralized. They have their own issue there. It's in Scotland, different from the United Kingdom in general. They have education and training. It's different. They have health and social care. It's different from England. It's different. So what have they decentralized from La République to British Cameroon? Their law and order is different. They control it in Scotland. Local government, there is no high instruction. They deal with it in Scotland by Scottish people. Sports and arts, they deal with it in Scotland. They have decentralized it. Tourism, different from the whole of United Kingdom. Their tourism, they deal with it there. Economic and employment and development, rather, it's in Scotland. Got nothing to do with England. Okay? They have decentralized, giving them special status. What's the special status? If you ask me in Scotland, that who is there? They have a parliament to discuss their Scottish state. They have a first minister. His name is John Sweeney. Who is the first minister in Northwest and Southwest British Cameroon? They say they have decentralization. Tell me which parliament they have and who is. They call that thing regional assembly. In Anglophone culture, we have parliament. We don't have regional assembly. National Assembly was from France. It was created to draft a constitution. So if you ask me again, in Scotland, I would say they have Kate Forbes. He's Deputy First Minister and Secretary of State for Economic in Scotland. Who is that Secretary for Economics in British Cameroon? Is it Monarchy? It's the same people. The same people. You have Shona Robinson, Cabinet Minister of Finance and Local Government. That's decentralization. They have their separate government and their minister. That's decentralization. So who is the Minister of Finance and what in British Cameroon? Nobody. You have Neil Gray, who is in charge of health and social care. He's a minister in Scotland, different from England. So who is that Minister of Health? So instead, Atanganji is Minister of Territorial Administration in the whole La République and British Cameroon. Minister of Health is for whole La République and blah, blah, blah. Education, the same thing. For the whole La République and British Cameroon. They say you have decentralized what? Decentralization is an English word. And the people who made this form of government, they come from the Western world. So you cannot translate it your own way you call special status. It's only about equal status. Ladies and gentlemen, As a leader of British Cameroon National Party, I know in the Anglophone zone, everyone wants to be leader, everyone wants to talk. In England, in Anglo-Saxon culture, before you come and talk, you should know what you're talking about. You don't just come and talk out of anger or emotion because you're an Anglophone. The things I've often talked from time immemorial, they have come to pass. Whether it's war crime I was talking about, the things I used to do when I was a boy, that's why I don't follow the crowd. Because those who follow the crowd do not go further than the crowd. I like to do my things because I read my law, I do things. I've seen people, they often come, we don't have a right of self-determination, it's in Ethiopia, it's in other countries. Go and read Article 65 in your constitution. The La République Constitution gives us the right of self-determination. It says the preamble is part and parcel of the Constitution. And when you go to the preamble, they say the Charter of the United Nations is part of the Constitution. And the Charter of the United Nations says we have a right of self-determination. So the laws of the Cameroon say something. That's why I say I don't use weapons or arms to change a country. Knowledge is very important. Information is very important, because if we know information, this thing now that we call war now in Northwest and Southwest, what is happening? We are killing each other. All we need to do is to create a political party. South Africa came behind us. Cape Verde, Kezi, they created a party. They want independence. In Cape Town, Eastern Cape, nobody is killing them. They have created their party. They have a website. They are fighting for the independence of Cape. And Article 235 of South African Constitution says they have a right of self-determination. We, the Anglophones, most of us, the way we do politics in the Cameroons, it has made us fail in different levels. Anglophones in particular, the people of British Cameroons. When you see La République people, they create their political party, whether it's Bello Buba, Chiroma, Ahijo, all the other people, they create their political party. I'm not saying their culture is better off than us, but they know politics more than the people of British Cameroons. Francophone, they know politics. What I mean, for us, Anglophones, everything, there are some particular people, they know themselves. I'm not going to call their name. They betray us, they sold us to La République du Cameroun. They know themselves. Each time we want to do something, instead of doing it inside a political party, all Anglophone, there must be one. They have that culture of monotheism. It is their culture. You cannot ask all the English people to think alike. You cannot ask all the Anglophones to think alike. It's impossible. You cannot ask all the Francophones. So if you want your federalism, there have been a party in the Cameroons, which is called SDF. Why don't you join SDF? Join SDF and fight for federalism. If you want self-determination of the people of British Southern Cameroon, join British Cameroon National Party. That's how we fight it. It's not about going left, going right, going left, going right. That's the problem with Anglophone. Anglophones, they have this thing that they like to impose. They know themselves. I'm not talking. All Anglophones are not the same. They know. Those who are listening to me, you know yourself. We had multi-party politics by 1950. The Endelis, the Mbiles, you know the rest. They have their parties. Same people, they took us. Muna and Foncha, we must join Ahijo. Cameroon, our country, one and did it. They took us for 40 years. You are a prime minister. You are a vice president. Did Ahijo refuse you not to construct road in Northwest region? Ring Road, when you people were there for 40 years, Fonka Sham was there. All of you, National Assembly, for how long? It's only when Mr. Biya he started rotating this presidency. I mean, prime ministership. That's when Anglophone problems start. Because sometimes we must distinguish people who have conviction to change a country and people who are there for their belly. It's very important. And in the early 90s, again, what happened? We fought. It must be one party. Now, only SDF, they started killing people. Killing Alhaji Tita from Bali because he created a political party. Beat the proprietor of Natural Comprehensive College, Pangafo. Progressive money for harassing other people, whenever they want to have change, there are some particular people, they know themselves. It must be them. Then they lead us astray. That's why I created British Cameroon National Party. Even if I'm the only person standing, I will fight for my right. I've never changed. I've never joined a political party in the Cameroon. I've never. I've remained an activist fighting for the right of the people of British Cameroon. Nobody have done that. If you look, most of you, your background, either you were CNU, you jump CPDM, you jump SDF, you jump UPC, you keep on jumping. That's the problem with Anglophone. There is no stable and real political party in the English zone. That's why we created British Cameroon National Party. My leadership is about strictness. It's not about gaining money or something else. I've never done that. If one person have ever given me a penny since I started fighting under Southern Cameroon New League until today, SCNC, Anglophone movement, until today, let the person come and say it, that I've given Maitre Alex Dissinger 5 francs because I don't need money. When the time comes for us that we want money, we want to stand for election to get the seats, parliamentary seats in North, West, and Southwest British Cameroon, we need support from people. But we don't take money to have a lifestyle. We don't need it. I come and speak here. It is my time. Nobody pays me for that. Nobody. I remember when I used to go to the embassy, Cameroon High Commissioner, La République High Commission here in London. I used to do things. People will call me all over the world. Give me your account. I'll put money there. I never. Because I'm never motivated by money. So ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, don't believe anybody who say federalism can change or solve the problem in British Cameroon. Decentralization can never. Federalism and decentralization are a form of state. A form of state refers to the type of government or political structure within a country or a territory. So we are not fighting for a political structure, or we are not fighting for a type of government. We are fighting to have that country that used to be called British Southern Cameroon, West Cameroon. We want that country back. Equal status. We will fight hard. For those of you who are fighting for form of state, go and join Akeremona, Okamto, or them. We are not fighting for form of state. We are fighting to have equal status. If La République du Cameroun wants, if they want, they should take special state. We'll dash them special state. We'll dash them. We want equal status. 2 countries came together. One is La République du Cameroun. The other one is British Cameroon. We have different political authority. We have different international boundaries. We have different population. Today we have one star. We stand for La République du Cameroun. Where is British Cameroon? It has been annexed. Annexation is another English word. When you take the territory of another person and incorporate it in your own, it's called annexation in English. Pa Foncha said it. Immediately the British left, Aijo sent his gendarme to annex British Southern Cameroon. So ladies and gentlemen, don't be scared. When any person frightens you, say you're exercising your right of self-determination in accordance to Article 65 of the Constitution of La République du Cameroun. Article 65, Article 65. Those who want federalism, let them go and get it. It's their business. Those who want decentralization, let them go and get it. It's their business. Those who want self-determination, they are respecting their right, their constitutional right. I'm saying the right in a constitution is not given by Paul Biya or Atanganji or Ayolo or Ngongo. It is given by their constitution. The constitution is the highest principle, the fundamental law of a country. So when Article 65 say you have a right of self-determination, nobody can stop you. You are free to say you want independence. When La République, Paul Biya seceded in 1984. We did not call them secessionists. When they changed the name from United Republic with 2 stars, they went back to La Republique. That was secession. We don't care whether they secede. But the problem is they have annexed us, and we want to come out from that annexation. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndiveli Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Have a good day.
Un pauvre qui vote pour celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger?